MUKTI welcomes you to this presentation. MUKTI is a not-for-profit socio-economic development organization formed by a group of young, energetic and creative persons from the Sundarbans Delta region in West Bengal, under the visionary leadership of its founder, Sri Shankar Haldar.
Namaste. My name is Shankar Haldar. I am going to share with you a story behind the inception of these organizations called MUKTI. I born and brought up in a remote village of Sundarban. It's a South Bengal, West Bengal, India, where among 4 brothers and 1 sister I was being raised. And when I got opportunity to study computer in Jadavpur University, Calcutta, my father didn't have enough fund to support me. Then from one of our very distant relatives, his name is Mr. Madhusudan Vairagi, he came forward and sponsored my education. I still can remember how big that help was for my entire career. That time he was a simple bank clerk. When I got job, I first went back to him and tried to get an opportunity to help him. He took some time, came back and asked twice whether I want to help him or not. I anxiously replied, yes, why not? He asked me to do for others. It's called pay forward. Not to do anything for him. It was very challenging for me at that time. I knew how to ask help, but I didn't know how to help others. I started exploring first, spending some amount out of my pocket, and very soon I realized, as I am traveling places to places because of my current job, I'll not be able to continue those support work to society unless there is an organization. I shared my ideas with a couple of my friends, families. Few persons came forward and joined me at that time. Definitely that person, Madhusudan Vairagi also. And we made him the first secretary of our organization and we started journey.
MUKTI believes it is a healer for the community it supports and will be able to bring about freedom or mukti for the people from the immense challenges of poverty and its impacts on daily life of poor and vulnerable people. MUKTI operates with a clear 2020 vision in these program areas. Now coming to some of the major programs of MUKTI's Healer Initiative. MUKTI promotes large-scale sanitation and makes the rural communities health aware. Without proper sanitation and health, all other programs would not have the required basic foundations on which to grow and prosper. The Sundarban Delta region is characterized by constant rise in sea surface temperature, which is much higher than the global average, with correspondingly rising sea levels. All local rivers and rivulets are recipient of saline water from the sea, thereby contributing to over-saline agricultural land. Rising sea levels also cause soil erosion and loss of agricultural land. Moreover, there has been a 26% increase in severe cyclonic storms in this region in the past century, one major cyclone every 2 to 5 years. In keeping with this environment and ecology, MUKTI has launched programs for large-scale plantations of vegetables and particularly coconuts, as it has many uses and can grow in saline land. Disaster recovery planning and emergency response procedures have been instituted locally to mitigate risks in an emergency, the most common of them being cyclones and floods. MUKTI operates programs for climate-adapted, sustainable agriculture in the Sundarbans Delta and has addressed the needs of farmers in India and Bangladesh for exchanging rice seeds so both sides can benefit from the research and exchange of seeds. We assist with operating 8 Mukti support schools. A total of approximately 5,000 students get free books in 30 different public schools in Sundarbans since the past 12 years. Scholarships are also arranged by Mukti for talented students, with regular funding being raised by Mukti from sponsors nationally and internationally for the duration of the study. Additionally, Mukti has also arranged for job-oriented technical and computer training for the local youths of the Sundarbans Delta region. Mukti educates and creates awareness in communities in 6 blocks of South 24 Parganas in the use of right to information as a tool. Mukti believes that this can dramatically increase the reach of government programs as well as ensure that the desired benefits are accessible by the villagers. Mukti also organizes the annual Sundarban Development Fair to boost the local economy and promote tourism in the India Sundarban region. Now coming to the main purpose of this presentation, we will be describing MCDF or the MUKTI Community Development Fund. This Mukti program is designed and implemented for the development of underprivileged women through microcredit. It is designed and implemented by Mukti, and it has a few unique features for which rights are reserved by Mukti. These features are self-governed operating model. Numerous self-help groups elected their own managers to govern the group. Mukti or any other organization cannot intervene in the day-to-day functioning of this program. Interest-free loan. Mukti avails funds from sponsor organizations, including its parent body, with 0% interest. Any individuals or organizations that are willing to help MCDF for the development of underprivileged women are requested to lend funds with 0% interest. Success metrics based on numbers of businesses created. Success of the program is calculated on how many women reached self-sustained status through business creation. Mukti provides up to 2 years assistance, training and support to all SHG members. Today there are 10 branches with more than 3,500 women already involved, and the numbers keep growing as the benefits of economic security become obvious to the rural women and their families. The next slide has a summary model diagram. A simplified operating diagram of Mukti's unique MCDF model has been presented, showing the main components. It shows the interactions between the social investor groups, Mukti, and the MCDF organization on the left half of the page. The many MCDF branches and self-help groups formed by entrepreneur village women are represented on the right half of the page. We will now describe the relevant subsystems. The highlighted area represents the MCDF core subsystem. The core is responsible for critical management functions in operating the MCDF model. The 3 main elements are Mukti, the MCDF organization, and the social investor groups that have been motivated and arranged by Mukti to commit required funding for the MCDF operation. Social investors commit funds for preferably a period of 2 years to MCDF at 0% interest. Mukti provides training, business enablement, and management assistance to the MCDF tree. The MCDF central body administers the location-based zones, branches, and self-help groups using a hierarchical structure of self-help group members. This structure manages day-to-day operations. The MCDF central body raises management reports on a periodic basis as part of its management interaction with Mukti, which aids with managing social investor relations. The highlighted area represents the MCDF Edge subsystem. The Edge represents a hierarchical structure of women entrepreneurs who have formed their own self-help groups and elect their own president, secretary, and treasurer. The self-help group president represents the members at the branch level. The branch elects their own president, secretary, and treasurer. The branch president represents the members at the zone level, and so on in the hierarchical tree structure. Today, for Sundarbans region and South 24 Parganas, there are 7 branches with 268 self-help groups consisting of approximately 3,500 women entrepreneurs. Of these, approximately 1,700, that is 50%, are approaching self-sustained operations mode with much reduced financial support from MCDF. However, due to this success, there is heavy demand on MCDF to fund hundreds of other self-help groups that are being formed. In order for MUKTI to scale up its activities in this important area of livelihood and economic security via MCDF, MUKTI has developed and provided an online web-based portal where MCDF places funding requests for the women borrowers based on their business goals. This information is visible online to the social investors. Social investors pick the borrowers who they would like to lend funds to at 0% interest and commitment for 2 years. The portal is updated periodically with progress made by the borrower, so the social investor can keep track of the results of their investment, thus providing complete transparency in the system. Please visit our website and assist us in helping the needy in India. Thank you.